County News. Wherever the story breaks, wherever the news goes, Columbia County News will bring it to you. With Debbie Corsilia and Mark Johnson with sports. And now, here's Debbie.
Welcome to Columbia County News, the place for the latest in local information. I'm your host, Debbie Corsilia. To keep you in touch with your community, keep it right here. As the old song goes, Santa Claus is coming to town. But did you know that Santa is coming to the internet? That's right, even Kris Kringle is hip to modern technology and has established an email address. All you little net surfers who want to send Santa your Christmas list can now send it online. Last week he was at the Columbia Technology Center to spread the word.
Cut out, son. Great. Here's one for you. One for you. Okay, over here. Come on over here and sit down for a second. Oh, you're getting to be pretty heavy. What you been eating? Rocks? Huh? Close up of this one. You betcha. This is a brand spanking new baby. What, 2 weeks? 3 weeks old now? Oh, and so pretty, aren't you?
Santa, tell me about what you're doing here today. You're taking some time off your busy schedule to come to St. Helens and talk to the kids. What's going on here?
Well, Brian Berwick asked me to come down to the media center to help some of the children learn my email address, and they will be sending me email, and I invite anyone on the website to mail their information or wants, you might say, and we'll try to get back to them, providing, you know, according to time. So that's about the best I can tell you there. The email address is www.columbiacenter. I believe he said org/Santa.
Okay. And that brings you right to your website, so you can send your email right from there, right?
Right, you bet. Last year we had a tremendous amount, and we answered as many as we possibly could, and we really enjoyed this.
How many do you think you had last year?
Oh, I couldn't even put a number on it. It's a bunch, you betcha. Yep.
And the kids asked for, and you said you were able to answer most of them?
Most of those we got to answer, yes. So the elves and myself and Mama Claus there, we've been very busy.
Okay, what do you think about this? You think it's a great service?
Oh, I think this is one of the best things that could happen. You betcha, because they, even some of the younger teenage and some of the older teenagers sent letters, and some were very educational for me, you might say.
So you're kind of learning about this too, right?
Oh, yes, very much.
New modern technology for someone as, shall I say, as old as you?
Well, you see, you have to remember, my time zone is not. At the North Pole, there is no time zone. And when you look at the world, the map of the world, you'll see that there's no time zone there. So you see, since 1700, when I was 21 years old, is when I went to the North Pole.
And that's when time stopped for you.
And, well, I only get 1 day a year of your time.
I see.
You see, so if I was 21 then, that leaves me to be probably around 63 now, I suppose, or something like that.
Oh, that's pretty young still.
Oh, I've got a long ways to go, yeah. A lot of people think I'm much older, but no.
So then you should catch on to this computer stuff real quick.
I think so. I really do. I think this is working out just fine.
What kind of things are different this year than they were last year? Is there anything new?
We made some contracts with China and Japanese and some with even Italy, and we send them blueprints on some of the toys, and so they've been making those too, as well as what we've been doing up in the North Pole.
Okay.
And the merchants think that they've got some real nice stuff this year, and we're really, really happy to see that.
Okay. And your web address one more time is
I gotta think, Columbia Center, org./Santa, I guess it is, yes.
Okay, great.
Right, and thank you very much.
Thank you, Santa.
Merry Christmas. Oh, thanks a whole bunch.
Birthdays is Christmas.
Thanks a bunch for coming. Give me a quick please. There you go. Bye-bye.
In business news, the St. Helens area last week welcomed a new public accounting firm, and CCTV cameras were there.
Okay, here it goes. Yay! Woo! Okay.
I'm Jo Brewer, and this is my partner Jerry Henry, and we're certified public accountants, and we're new to St. Helens. We've just recently opened up here in the Century 21 building next to Bing's Restaurant, that great Chinese restaurant just across the street from us. And we'd like to show you around our office here. As we come in, we've got what I think is a pretty comfortable place for our clients to sit and relax before they have to meet us and find out the good news or the bad news about the new tax law. They'll be greeted by our receptionist, and then we'll probably come back past our file rooms, and we'll either be in our conference area, which right now is set up for a little open house party.
Looks great.
Or we'll be able to come into a nice private spot to chat about their own personal finances and accounting system in our office. Jerry and I have collectively had how many years of experience? Gosh, Jerry, I've had 18.
10.
So pushing 28 years of experience in public accounting, and we primarily like to service not only individuals for their own tax needs, but we like to work with small businesses and thinking of those small businesses and helping them meet their needs and helping them grow and find success.
Here at Brewer and Henry, we are certified public accountants, meaning that we passed an exam and we're both college degreed. We offer a full range of services, including financial statement preparation, audits for small business or nonprofit organizations, payroll preparation and quarterly type reporting, business tax reporting, as well as income tax preparation and planning. We can also offer consultations for management, computer selection, software, accounting system design, internal control evaluation. So if you feel like your accounting system or your record keeping has some flaws or some weaknesses, we can offer recommendations to ensure that your customers or your employees are not ripping you off. And in this day and age, we're seeing more of that happening. So we do offer those type of consultation services as well. And we do like to work with a company and their attorneys so that we have an effective team and we can cover all of their needs from a total aspect.
And here's what's featured at the Columbia Theater this week. And for questions regarding the show times, you can call 397-9791. As the Highway 30 construction continues, we at CCN will continue to bring you the latest news releases issued by the Oregon Department of Transportation.
Crews are continuing the finishing work on the 7.25-mile widening project between Columbia City and Warren. Landscapers are scheduled to plant trees along the sides of the highway Monday, December 15th through Friday, December 19th, 7:30 a.m. to 5 p.m. Also next week, the contractor intends to have workers in the Dalton Lake wetlands area, planting aquatic and natural habitat vegetation. This effort is continuing despite recent instances of vandalism which have seen newly planted vegetation being uprooted and thrown into the Columbia River. Traffic signals at Deer Island Road and E Street are tentatively scheduled to be activated sometime next week. Motorists are advised to exercise extra caution when approaching these intersections.
Now for what's new, some of the latest breaking news bulletins from around the county.
The Columbia County Fair Board announces the dates for the 1988 Columbia County Fair and Rodeo. The fair is scheduled for Wednesday, July 22nd through Sunday, July 26th. The fair will be extended from 4 to 5 days for the coming year. The logging show will be moved from Saturday to Sunday, and Sunday will also feature a full slate of entertainers and exhibits. We decided to extend the fair through Sunday this year in an effort to accommodate the growing schedule, stated Tony Nelson, board member. The board also hopes that more people will be able to enjoy the fair by keeping it open on Sunday. Also, the board is announcing that is holding a contest to select the theme for the 1998 Columbia County Fair and Rodeo. Theme ideas must be submitted to the Fairgrounds office by January 15th, 1998. The fair board will select the winning theme from all entries submitted. The winner will receive 2 complimentary season passes to the fair. On November 23rd, Nicole Thomas, a 1997 graduate of St. Helens High School, was selected as a member of the 1998 St. Paul Rodeo Court. Princess Nicole, along with the rest of the Royal Court, will represent the St. Paul Rodeo at various rodeos, parades, luncheons, and other events throughout the Northwest during 1998. The St. Paul Rodeo is one of the most prestigious and well-known 4th of July PRCA rodeos in the nation. Nicole, the 1994 Columbia County Rodeo Queen, is the first of Columbia County in recent royalty to represent the PRCA Rodeo.
Christmas is a time to come home. Don't let the dogs and cats at the Columbia Humane Society spend it without one. Here's Pet of the Week.
Hi, this is Butch, and Butch belongs to Columbia County Animal Control. Butch was found tied up at Camp Wilkerson. He's a young adult. Butch, look this way. We believe him to be Aussie Shepherd and German Shepherd. He's very active. He'd be great with kids, a family. Don't know very much about him, just that he's a really neat dog. He has a lot of personality. And he is available from Columbia County Animal Control for $55. And you get 30 of that back once you have him neutered. Hi, Butch. This is Orchid. I don't know if you can see Orchid's beautiful coloring. She's not just a regular black cat. Orchid is a Persian mix. She's basically black, but she has this silver undercoat. As you can see a lot of it in her tail. Orchid belongs to Columbia Humane Society, and she is available for adoption for $45. That includes that she is spayed and has all her shots. She's 9 months old and a very beautiful kitty. Once again, Orchid. Hey, Orchid. She's real feisty. She'd be a welcome addition to most households that want a cat. Pretty girl.
To bring you this week's Employment Division report, here's Employment Specialist Jim Farrar.
This week I'd like to talk to you a little bit about what types of services we can provide employers who are maybe looking for new employees or maybe need to replace an employee or whatever it may be. At the employment department, we have quite a bit of access for people that can look at computers through our computer system and access job orders. So what we do is we have you call us up if you have a job that you need to fill, and we place it into our computer system, and it's no extra cost to you. We can also place this on the internet where people who are at home looking for jobs, they can access our homepage, the Oregon Employment Department homepage, and access the jobs from that. And we also have what we call the America's Job Bank. So if you have a position that might be pretty hard to fill, we can put it on the America's Job Bank, and that'll be accessed through across the United States, not just only in this area or the state of Oregon, but also in other states. So if somebody in another state's looking for relocating to this area, and it's a position they might be interested in, they would apply for the position. We also can provide, if you are needing some room as far as interviewing, if you don't have the space to interview maybe a group of people or whatever it may be, we can provide that space for you. We do have extra rooms that we can let you use. And all you need to do is just schedule a time when you'd be interviewing, and we can make sure we have that available for you. As far as people who maybe are looking for work, we can provide a service for you. We have the computer system where you can access jobs on, but we also have various computers in different areas throughout the whole state. Where we have 3 in this county. One's in Vernonia at Century Market, another one's at High School Pharmacy in Scappoose, and another one in Rainier at the City Hall. In these computers, you can access jobs. You can find out about community services and things like that on there. And you don't even have to really leave your hometown as far as going in and accessing the jobs. Especially if you live in Vernonia, you don't have to drive down to St. Helens to look at jobs on our computer systems. You can do it right there in Vernonia. And once you find out or find a job that you like, you can just call us up on the phone, and we can let you know where that position is. I kind of like to go over some job orders I currently do have right now in our computer system. is a report from the Blind Department for the week.
For the latest in local sports, here's CCTV's Chuck Purvis.
Thanks, Debbie. This is Chuck Purvis for CCTV Sports. This week in sports, the winter sports have come to full action. Basketball, wrestling, and swimming is in full swing in the Kawapa League. First of all, we want to take a look at the St. Helens boys basketball team in their victory over Woodburn. They won 45-30. And the St. Helens boys basketball team is currently ranked 4th in the state. Also, the state pollsters have really recognized the Kawapa League. They've ranked Astoria 1st and Tillamook 10th. We want to thank the St. Helens High School News for these shots of the St. Helens Woodburn game. And St. Helens High School News is a new program that's going to be aired on CCTV starting on December 19th at 5 o'clock. That program is going to be aired on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and it's going to cover all of the current highlights here at St. Helens High School. Here are the highlights of the boys basketball game, St. Helens versus Woodburn. The St. Helens girls basketball team, led by last year's star Tiffany Koss, have come back again strong this year. The St. Helens girls team has a 2-1 record, and one of their wins was over LaSalle. They beat LaSalle Falcons 63-43, and we again, thanks to St. Helens High School News, have the highlights. Here they are. In basketball at the south end of the county, the Scappoose boys pulled off an upset over Gladstone by the score of 70-64. The Scappoose team, coming in short on practice after an extended football season, played well against a very strong team from the Tri-Valley League. The Scappoose girls are currently undefeated. They won the Sherwood tournament, and they'll be hosting Staten on Tuesday night. They also then will be at their home Scappoose Dads Club tournament on the 27th through the 30th of December. The Scappoose boys basketball team will also be playing in that tournament, and we wish them all the best of luck. For the most of the rest of this month of December, our local teams are going to be on the road. St. Helens will be traveling to San Diego for a boys basketball tournament. Other than the Scappoose tournament, the wrestling teams and the basketball are going to be not having any more home games this month. However, I want to take just a minute to talk about high school sports. The headlines have been filled with the altercation between a player and a coach at the San Francisco team, the Warriors, P.J. Carlissimo and Sprewell, and the kind of thing that's gone on in pro sports. And you know, you may have noticed from our highlights that there were a lot of empty seats at the St. Helens LaSalle girls basketball game. You know, folks, we would encourage you to come out and support the local teams. These kids don't make a lot of money. They don't get a lot of recognition. The only thing they get is some cheers from the local fans who come out to see the games. We would really appreciate seeing you all come out to watch them. Most of the games are going to start after the first of the year. Not too much in local sports the next couple weeks, but the boys and girls basketball teams, the wrestling, the swim meets, which by the way are the best bargain in sports, they're free at the St. Helens pool, are all going to be coming on in earnest. right after the first of the year. We at CCTV Sports have had a great time following high school sports. It's competitive. Good sportsmanship has been shown by almost every team, and we encourage you, the fans, to come out and support these kids because they're doing the best that they can for the local community. Thanks, Debbie. This is Chuck Purvis for CCTV Sports. Back to you.
Well, that's it for this edition of Columbia County News. We want to thank you very much for watching. I'm Debbie Corsilia, inviting you back next week for more news from around the county.
Hi, I'm Ann McConnell, and I've lived and worked in the Scappoose community for 40 years. Community, what does it mean? Jennifer started a fight at school, and Michael and Jason got arrested for drinking and driving. Doesn't affect you. They're not your kids, right? Think again. Every child in trouble costs our community. Do you pay taxes? Get involved in your community. You may have a lot more to offer than just taxes. For more information, contact the Commission on Children and Families at 397-7211. Parents are powerful teachers.
A message from United Way.
Since the days of Calvin Coolidge, every president has asked his fellow Americans to support their local United Way, and with good reason. For more than a century, United Way has brought comfort and hope into the lives of millions of American families. As we prepare for the challenges of the 21st century, we'll need the energy and commitment of citizens, business, government, and service organizations, working together to help all Americans make the most of their own lives. Last year alone, nearly 300,000 people volunteered their time to help United Way help others. This year, please join them and support your local United Way. Together, we can accomplish what none of us could ever do alone. We can make a difference in the lives of our neediest families, and we can make our communities better places for all. Thank you, and God bless you.
It's a big job taking care of our country. The Coast Guard and Coast Guard Reserve. Find out more. Call toll-free or see your Coast Guard recruiter.